Hi everyone, it's Mr. Rock here again. Today we're going to talk about Flag Day and what it means to most people. I'm sitting here with Michael Grimm, uh, and he's going to talk about some questions with us over the flag. So first off, I want to say thanks for joining us today, Mike. Is there anything you can tell me about yourself?
I spent 8 years in the Navy. Joined right after high school in 1982, got out in 1990, take care of my family, and
That's about it? Okay, yeah. So how was your experience with the Navy? Did you guys do a lot of travel, or?
yeah, after boot camp, they send you to training school. I was an aviation storekeeper, so
Okay.
we had to go through 6 weeks of training for that, and right after that I went to my first duty station, which was San Diego. I spent 3 years there. Then they moved me to Brunswick, Maine. That was my sea duty. I flew P3s, helped fix them, order parts for them, all that kind of thing. Then they moved us to Jacksonville, Florida. And in the meantime, I went on deployments to Spain, the Philippines, Okinawa, Japan, Korea, just a bunch of different places, Puerto Rico, all those.
Very nice. So what is something that is common between all your travels in regards to our flag?
So what?
Our flag, the American flag. Like, is it displayed the same way everywhere? Do they have different things that happen at different places?
No, actually, especially on the military bases, the flag gets raised at the same time every day,
Okay.
and it lowers at the same time every day. And when they play reveille, when they raise it, it taps when it's lowered. Every single base does it that way. Anybody that, like some of the embassies, they do it similar ways, because the military is the one that raises the flag and lowers the flag.
Gotcha. Okay. Awesome. So what about us at home being civilians? How would we display the flag?
Well, proper way would be to get a pole, put it in your yard, and make sure you raise it in the morning and take it down at night before dusk. That's a respectful way to do it. Never have it out during the rain or anything like that. That's disrespectful.
And if we have multiple flags that we're flying, say like the state flag or the military branch flag, does that go on the pole in its own certain space also?
Yeah, if you have all three on a pole, American flag goes up first, then the military flag, then the state flag.
Okay, so the American flag is always at the top.
Right.
Okay. So I guess my big question for you would be, what does the flag represent for you?
Whenever I think about the flag, I always think about the Star Spangled Banner, how the song is about resilience and us as a country. We've been through so much, and we are resilient as a country. No matter all the bad things that are happening, we're still the United States of America. Every time I hear that song, I think about how even at the end of war, the flag still stood. And I think that's important for us to remember, that the flag is not just a piece of cloth to hang on a pole.
Sure.
It represents lives that were sacrificed for the country.
Yeah, I think that's really important because I notice as society changes a little bit, I think sometimes the context and the meaning of what the flag is taken away. So it's really nice to hear from you, especially being a former service member, on what the flag really means, and especially what it means to you. So is there any special handling for the flag?
Well, you never let it touch the ground. Once you do that, you have to, there's a special thing you have to do. You have to actually burn the flag. You still fold it properly, respectfully. And then you take it to like a VFW or any of the VA services. They'll dispose of the flag.
Okay. Um, and when I was doing some reading on it, is what you were talking about what they call retiring the flag? So do you think it's possible that we could fold a flag today?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get the flag set up and then we'll do that. All right, so we have Mike's actual flag from his house that we're going to use, and we're going to unfold it. He's going to talk about what we're going to do and then fold it back up.
You always make sure the flag never touches the ground. So you unfold it as somberly and respectfully as you would if you fold it. So go ahead and start unfolding. And you always try to keep the flag tight, folding and unfolding. Sort of like a ceremonial way to do at all times. And if you're putting this on a flagpole, the one person does it like this, and then they have the pole and he attaches it while the other person holds it so that the flag never touches the ground.
So what's the first direction you go on?
Alright, so always left to right.
Well, we just did right to left. Sorry.
Left to right.
Okay.
I'm thinking this to this.
Gotcha.
And make sure the stripes are always facing down when you start. Fold it once, fold it twice.
Now, putting the stripes down, does that make sure that the stripes are, or I'm sorry, the stars down? Does that mean that the stars will be showing when they fold it over?
By the time you're done folding the flag, if you did it correctly, the stars will be the only thing showing.
I think this is a little tricky, keeping it tight.
It's probably better to do with a cloth flag than a, this is more of a, it's fabric, but it's not the kind of cloth that would be a traditional flag. Matter of fact, during funerals, I believe that's what they use, a cloth flag, and they hand it over to them.
Do we go one more?
So then, once you stop just short of just about that midsection, if you have a flap like this, you fold it over, and then crease it again in another triangle so that you can slide it easily into the other fold. If you did it right, it should come out something like this. Put that in the shadow box.
So when the flag's like this, how do we carry it when we?
Well, normally, like during a ceremony, the person that's not holding the flag actually salutes the flag. So, like if you would hold it, and then you should carry it as if you're carrying a baby. So, sort of like that, and that's how you carry the flag.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you coming today and kind of helping us learn a little bit more about the flag. And, you know, is there anything extra that you want to add, or do you think we kind of...
Just that this flag needs more than people think it does. I think we too much disrespect the flag. We use it as clothing. You're not allowed to do that. The flag is only to be shown and flown to our colors and to represent the United States of America. So treat it like your baby.
Well, thanks again, and thank you for your service.
Stars and Stripes Forever. The American flag is one of the most important symbols of the United States. It flies near schools and government buildings. People hang it outside their homes. We honor it at sports games. We wave it proudly on the 4th of July. The American flag stands for the land and the people of the United States of America. It also stands for freedom. The first U.S. flag became official on June 14, 1777. Each year, Americans celebrate Flag Day on June 14th. The colors of the American flag are red, white, and blue. The flag has 50 white stars on a blue background. They stand for the 50 states that make up our country. There are 13 stripes, 7 red and 6 white. They stand for the 13 states that first formed our country. A changing symbol. America was once ruled by Great Britain. More than 200 years ago, Americans fought for independence. The United States became its own country. It needed a flag. The first flag had 13 stars and 13 stripes. They stood for the 13 colonies that later became the first 13 states. Some people think Betsy Ross of Philadelphia sewed the first flag. No one really knows for sure. Vermont and Kentucky then joined the United States. In 1795, 2 stars and 2 stripes were added to the flag. It now had 15 stars and 15 stripes. What would happen as more states joined the country? The flag could get very crowded. In 1818, lawmakers decided it would have 13 stripes. A new star would be added for each state. There was no rule on how the stars should be placed, however. Some flags had the stars in rows. Others had them in circles. In 1912, President Taft decided they should be in rows. Over the years, more stars were added as more states joined the country. Pride in the flag. Americans honor the flag in many ways. They sing the Star-Spangled Banner to show their pride. That is America's national anthem, a special song written to celebrate the flag. Many kids say a pledge to the flag at the start of the school day. It is called the Pledge of Allegiance. The pledge is a promise to be loyal to the United States. The flag today. Today, there are different rules to care for the flag. For example, the flag should never touch the ground. It should not fly in bad weather unless it is waterproof. If the flag is flown at night, it should have a light shining on it. After Hawaii became a state in 1959, another star was added to the flag. Since then, the American flag has flown proudly with 50 stars. Whenever people see the American flag, they think of the United States, the land of the free.